Hello and welcome to our presentation for the East of England Deanery Professional Support and Wellbeing Service and the Supported Return to Training Service. Today we're going to give a brief talk about when to refer, what we can offer to trainees, what referral might mean for someone's training, how they can access it, and some examples of case studies. We're also going to talk about supported return to training, who can access it, how we can help, and some contact details for both services. We will also talk a little about national resources which trainees might find helpful. The PSW supports doctors, dentists and pharmacists in training with targeted solution support. During their journey through training, trainees from all walks of life can come up against new challenges, including exams, events outside of training like bereavement, mental or physical health problems, and cultural and language-related challenges. The PSW provides one-to-one specialist support through external providers to help train through these difficult periods. It also offers workshops including emotional intelligence, communication skills, exam support, and resilient leadership. Our vision is to guide trainees through supportive interventions that make a positive difference to their training, and our aim is to support you as educators to be as effective as possible in your roles. We provide fast access to specialised support and ongoing case management. When should a trainee be referred to the Wellbeing Service? This can happen at any time during an individual's training. They can refer themselves, or an educator can refer them. Some examples of why trainees are referred are for health and social reasons, repeated exam failure, clinical performance, knowledge and skills concerns, communication, teamwork and time management, professional behaviour and attitude, significant life events, environmental problems, issues with training, considering a career change, or if they're involved in a serious incident. There's also a free text on the referral form for any other issues. You can see from this graph, we've had a fairly steady increase in referrals to PSW service year on year. The most common reason cited in the most recent years still remains as health and social issues. We also have communication, teamwork and time management, plus significant life events in the top 3 concerns. So what can we offer? Exam support, psychological support, careers advice, advice about working less than full time, sick leave, returning to training after absence, neurodiversity screening and assessment, personal development coaching, and more. So what does the referral mean for the trainee? It is important to understand that referrals are confidential and the aim is to support their training. It is non-punitive and should not impact on their training progress. The educational supervisor and training program director will only be notified about engagement, but they will not receive details of the case notes. This slide shows an example of our website, which they can investigate themselves or you can guide them towards. The 2 QR codes direct to the referral forms and the PSW support website. Our advice for best practice for our educators is to document effectively, respect confidentiality, being careful who emails are copied to, but ensuring you include relevant people, agree next steps with trainee and include them wherever possible in discussions, advise them to seek advice and that they're not alone, and maintain a professional and supportive tone throughout. When sending emails, please read the whole trail before forwarding, and remember emails aren't confidential and emails can be requested as part of Freedom of Information request, so be conscious about what you write. This slide is a reminder of the PSW contact details and the QR code will take you to our website. So moving on to supported return to training or support. This is a national programme to ensure doctors who have had time out of training can safely return to the training environment and clinical practice. So any doctors returning to or starting training in the East of England who've taken 3 months or more out of training, most commonly for parental or maternity leave, out of programme research, career break, sick leave or fellowship, can access support. As part of support, we offer supervision, online learning resources. We provide additional funding to attend courses and organise local return to clinical practice and wellbeing events. We also support individual trust support champions and encourage trainees to seek assistance from them. So how do you access support? Initially, trainees complete a support plan, which can be found on our website, and then discuss these plans to take time out of training with the training program director or college tutor, and they can contact the support team or local trust champion for advice and guidance. The detail for support champions for each trust are available on our website. This is the support timeline. So for planned out of programs such as maternity leave or sick leave, it's easier to organise, so we advise that they fill a pre-leave form approximately 3 months before going out of programme. And then around 5 months before returning to work, they can fill in the return to training form and have an initial return discussion with their TPD or college tutor. 2 months after returning, they can complete the post-return form to ensure their return has gone smoothly and there's no additional needs that are unmet. For unplanned out-of-programme, trainees are advised to contact their TPD or clinical tutor as soon as they realise that their out-of-programme is likely to be more than 3 months, and then the process remains the same. The return to work form can be filled out with the TPD or college tutor in person or remotely. These are the support details and telephone number and website where you can find the forms which we have spoken about. This slide is an overview of where trainees can find help: their educator team, current trust, external resources, and of course PSW. The educator team consists of the TPD, heads of school, postgraduate dean, and NHSE policies. In their current trust, they can contact occupational health, medical staffing, wellbeing services, and external resources will be GP, friends, family, and PSW. This shows some other national resources which the trainees may have already contacted or may need direction towards, including defence unions, trade unions, professional bodies, national NHS resources, and external services, for example, Mind, who often do discounts or free downloads for NHS employees. And this slide contains a recording of a few of the testimonials which will play in a separate video. Thank you very much for your time, and please feel free to reach out if you have any other further questions.